Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, I'm gonna be trying out the beautiful car that you see on the screen right now. You saw it on the Drive Syndicate, it is the main car, it is the SSC Tuatara Striker. Oh yeah, and there's a free try for it in MP2, and of course I'm gonna take the opportunity to try it out, see what it is about, and decide whether or not I like it. Spoiler alert, I do. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing this helps the channel to continue to grow, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe for some more alu right here. And if you would like to support me directly, please consider joining the Vroom membership for access to exclusive videos and some other perks. Information is over there by the join button. But alright, so as I just mentioned, there's a free try for the car in MP2. And listen, I've driven the car a little bit. I love the way that the car looked for sure, but in terms of the performance, I'm a little bit confused. I still have not quite figured out what this car is about. At a rank of 5,070, it is obviously a very highly ranked car. Obviously not the highest, but it's still quite up there. And having a look at the stats, I still, like I said, I kind of haven't figured out what the car is meant to be. For a top speed of 459, almost 460, it is obviously a fast car. It goes faster than the Chiron, for example. But it's not as fast as the regular Tuatara or something like the Jesko, the Agera Res, you know, a lot of those other cars, much less like the Venom, the Devel, all of that stuff, right? It doesn't go nearly as fast. So one would think, okay, well then it's gonna make up in all of the other stats. Well, having a look at the acceleration of 80.64, it's not a great accelerator either. I mean, it's not bad, I don't think that's bad at all, but you know, it's nothing, wow, unbelievable. Now, where I think this car is meant to shine a bit more is in relation of the handling and nitro. But specifically how they relate to the top speed. That is to say, the handling of 58.62, while it may not be an insane amount like the Senna's 100 or something like that, it's still relatively high for what is a somewhat fast car. In same situation with the Nitro at 58.32, for a car that goes 460, I think it's relatively alright. So, I don't know, overall, I still quite haven't figured out what this car is meant to be, but hey, let's play a little bit with it and see if I can decide. Now, there is a bit of a situation here, as I've always said when I do this type of multiplayer tests with free try cars, that the competition that you're going to be finding in this type of races is not going to be representative of what the actual competition will be if you happen to own this car at Gold or at Maxi Stars or whatever, right? Because right now, everybody has a free try of the SSC Tuatara or the Plethora, so you're going to be finding a lot of Tuataras and Plethoras. So it's going to be competing against its own. Whereas in regular multiplayer, let's say there's no free try for this car. Oh boy, that was terrible. If there's no free try for this car, then you're gonna be finding the other cars that you would normally find around here. What are those? I'm not sure, because I don't have 5,000 ranked cars. But I think you get, oh Jesus Christ! One thing that I'm noticing about this car, and I might be wrong about this, you'll have to correct me, but it doesn't feel like the drift is all that amazing. And I don't know, it could be, and this is something that I've said myself a bunch of times, I am fully aware, that I'm not a fantastic player when it comes to cars of this caliber, you know? I'm okay with driving all the way up to Class A cars, but when it comes to the really fast cars of Class S and all of that stuff, the high tier, I'm not particularly good at them, and I'm trying to improve. But I'm not amazing at it, so I still don't know how to make the most out of drift and what I'm doing wrong with these cars and whatnot. But like I said, I feel like the drift of this car has been letting me down a little bit. I really thought that it was going to be a more agile car. But again, am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so there we go. I got a third place, which is not too bad given that I did wreck. So hey, make of that what you will. Whoa, that race started very sudden. But alright, we're in Osaka, so it's going to be another test to the agility of this car. And I don't know, man. In terms of the performance, like I said, I just don't have enough experience with this type of cars to be able to tell you, oh yeah, this feels better than the, I don't know, the Devo, or who knows, right? I really don't know. But, well, the Devo is much slower than this, now that I think about it. But still, I just don't have enough experience to really be able to tell you comfortably, like, no, yeah, this feels like an amazing car because of this and that. No idea. And this is something that I'm trying to improve a little bit on my side. Now that there is a very good reason for me personally to be wanting to play MP1, that is the 4GT Mark IV, and that is specifically just because obviously everybody wants the car, right? But me in particular, the 4GT, all of its variants of the modern 4GT, oh Jesus Christ, of the modern 4GT, sorry for the coughing guys, again, I'm sick. modern iterations of the 4GTs, one of my favorite. Oh god, stop spinning! Jesus Christ! Hold on. How did I knock him down? I wasn't doing anything. The 4GT is one of my favorite non-Lambo cars, period. So I love the regular 4GT's looks, I love the 4GT Mark II, and of course I love the 4GT Mark IV, so I want it. And that makes me want to play some more. That's a very. Did I get first place? Yes, I did. Sorry, I was caught in my thought process of the 4GT. All right, I'll talk about it in the next race. For now, I did win, so that's kind of dope. See, these races are full of Tuataras and plethoras. But anyway, because I do like a lot the 4GT, I do want to grind MP1, and I've been grinding it more than I normally do. I don't know that I managed to get all of the milestones for MP1, but either way. The point is that, guys, once again, I'm so sorry for all the coughing. I'm still sick. I'm much better by now, but I've always had this cough, and now since I got sick, the cough is a little bit more pronounced. Hopefully it'll go away, but hey, here we are. So sorry for all the coughing. But I've been playing a lot more of MP1, and because I did hit Legend League last week, I've been exclusively playing MP1 in Legend League, which, over here in my Nintendo Switch specifically, means that I get to play with my higher tier cars. In particular, I've been driving the Chiron and the Agera RS. Now, the Chiron, it's a fun car and all of that, but I feel like the Chiron is a much easier car to drive than the Agera. I don't know if I'm wrong about this, but, you know, it accelerates better. It's not as fast, but still. While the Agera, it's a harder car for me to drive, and that is what I've been practicing quite a bit. All right, I got a second place defeated by a plethora, but hey, I'm not doing too bad. Ooh, and I just got the last milestone reward for MP2. What am I gonna get? Okay, some blueprints. Oh, that's actually pretty good. For the Huayra and for the Citroen GT. I stopped buying the Citroen GT blueprints on the shop precisely because I realized I was gonna be getting a bunch in multiplayer, so I'm like, why am I wasting my credits? I'll just get them through here and call it a day. But yeah, I'm hyped to get more for my Huayra R. Neat. But anyway, so yeah, practicing a bunch with the Koenigsegg Agera RS. It's hopefully gonna allow me to learn to play a little bit better in these higher tier cars, but I make no promises. Again, it's a matter of practicing a bunch, and over time, hopefully that's gonna yield some results, and hopefully that's gonna allow me to judge a little bit better this type of cars that I am, again, not familiar with this tier of cars, so here we go. So again, for all of you guys that are much more experienced than I am in this type of cars, let me know in the comments what you think about this car. What is it about? Where does it excel? Where does it hurt, basically? I'm really interested on it because this is a car that I actually am very interested in acquiring. Not so much for the performance, because if I acquire it, I probably am going to end up acquiring it at low stars through the Drive Syndicate. Because fortunately over here on the Nintendo Switch, I do have all of the cars required on the Drive Syndicate. All except the LVN are at max stars. My LVN is at 3, but apparently that still should allow me to acquire this car without needing to spend money, because that is my thing. I don't want to spend money in acquiring this car. Is it a cool car? Yes. Do I want to get it? Yes. Do I want to spend money on it? Absolutely not. So yeah, we'll see if I can get it for free or not. But yeah, if I do get it, well, I think I'm gonna get it, what, like a 3 stars? That's when it's guaranteed. The first guaranteed the key for it. So that'll be kind of dope. But I guess I'll keep you updated in that. I've been making slow progress on the Drive Syndicate, but I am not yet at a place where I'm gonna be able to tell you, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the car or not. I don't know. You know, I just had the thought that maybe this that I'm saying that the car is not particularly agile, maybe I'm expecting more from the car than it's meant to give, you know? Maybe this is an agile car for this rank. I really don't know. Again, it's a weird thing, right? On saying an agile car, but yeah, but agile based or compared to what? Or in relation to what? Because maybe this is not an insanely agile car. Like I mentioned earlier, the Senna is much more agile, but the Senna does go 100 kilometers slower than this. So maybe that's why I need to readjust a little bit the expectation of what an agile car at this rank and this speed should be like. So really, again, I'm not familiar with this enough to be able to tell you it's one way or the other, but hey, here I am trying to learn, alright? I'm sorry. Listen, it has taken me a very long time to finally get good cars in the game, and, well, not good cars, specifically the higher tier class S cars, and I really only have the Agera RS, and, well, I have the Jet Squad 5 stars, haven't even fully upgraded it, I don't have a single epic for it, so imagine how that's gonna happen, or rather how that's gonna end. But still, little by little, I've been acquiring this car, so hey, I'm trying to learn. And again, now that there's a more compelling reason for me to want to play MP1, then yeah, that makes me more likely to play a bunch more and hopefully gain some more experience with these cars because, man, I realize that's a huge gap of quote-unquote knowledge. All right, look at that. Beat everyone. Let's go. Ooh, and speaking of the Agera RS, look at that. There's one over there. Interesting. Finally, we get a little bit of variety here. But yeah, so as I was saying, under normal circumstances, you're going to find different cars over here, assuming you own the Tuatara Striker at 6 stars, right? So you're going to find different opposition. I do imagine a lot of Agera RSs, some Jescos, some Venom, all of that stuff, right? I think that's what you're going to be finding more often over here. So yeah, in that case, then this car, you know, it's not going to be as fast. Now, I'm not 100% sure how fast the regular Tuatara is. Isn't it like 490 or something like that? I'm not 100% sure. The regular Tuatara, from what I understand, or rather, the original Tuatara, let's call it, was a car that wasn't super difficult to acquire back in... okay. It's a car that wasn't super difficult to acquire from what I understand. I don't know, because I wasn't playing the game at the time, so I really don't have experience with how that went. But man, I wish I had acquired that car before because I do like it. It's a very interesting looking car. In my opinion, in looks alone, I think it's a more interesting car than for example, the Venom. The Venom, I understand that the Venom is a better car in the game, allegedly. But in terms of looks alone, this does it more for me. Not only this version, but the regular Tuatara, it's a very cool one. So yes. All right. Fourth place, a bit of a comeback after a knockdown by the Agera, should I mention. But hey, look at that. The Agera did end up in second place. All right, cool. Full Tuatara race. Let's go. And I know what you're thinking. DBT, did you just paint your car orange? Maybe. Now, to be fair, it's one of the official colors of the car. I don't have it at 2 stars to be able to do custom colors. So, hey, it was offered over there for me to apply. So why not? Oh, crap. Oh, didn't go for the jump. That's terrible. All right, you know what? I'm going to shut up a little bit and try to do better. How about that? Oh, that was horrible. I've said it a bunch of times. I'll say it again. It sounds like massive cope, but I play better when I'm not talking, so yeah. Oh, too wide. You see? That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's... Whatever. Fine. Oh, I just thought it was going to knock me down. Okay, so it floaties, right? Because it lifted the wheel. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm trying to learn. That's another thing that I've been practicing a bit more. Not that I'm good at it, not even close. I'm terrible at it still. But now I'm trying to do more floaties. So yes, expect DBT to know how to do floaties in 6 months or something. I don't know. Okay, Caribbean. Is the revenge of Caribbean. Let's see if I can bring it home. I'm starting in pole position, so maybe that'll help a little bit if I don't mess it up too badly. Let's see. Oh, it's taking a while. Someone's quitting the race, isn't it? Maybe. Shockwave. Whoa! I messed that up so bad. Just where I crashed last time. Yep. I'm telling you, I'm not in love with this drift. Look at that. I mean, to be fair, I was touching the wall there, so I messed it up a little bit further. Jesus. Stop spinning! God, sorry for the coughing, guys. Again, I'm sorry. It just keeps on happening. Ah, man, as much as I want to rejoice on getting first places and all of that, I can help to think that this is indeed because I'm just racing against the same cars. Oh, cool. This race has 2 strikers, 1 in each team, and the rest are plethores. Oh boy, too high? Maybe too high? Alright, can't really... Oh no, oh my god! Sorry, buddy. Wasn't trying to knock you down, but I was already in shockwave. I'm fine. Alright, well, there you go. That is the SSC Tuatara Striker. Again, let me know in the comments what you think about the car. You've driven it probably, so you've made your judgment about it. Do you like the car? Is it good at this? Is it bad at that? Let me know what you think about this whole thing. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say, because again, I'm clueless when it comes to this. If you enjoyed the video, once again, like and subscribe. If you'd like to support me, please join the memberships, or at least consider it. But that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.